The assembly of the backline unit is the most complicated, but we have Ace assembler here to assist with this little demonstration. And so it's probably best to plug everything in and turn it on to make sure it works before you try to jam it all into the case. So we're going to just do a little assembly of the electronics and make sure it all works. It's probably best to start with the little display unit, the OLED. It has 4 connections. The first 2 to maybe put on would be maybe smart with the VCC and the ground. And so you just have to make sure you remember which colors they are. And the VCC goes to 3.3 volts and the ground goes to ground on the microcontroller. And if you have 4 wires, if you have red, it's probably best to use convention where you put the red onto the VCC. So that would make the most sense, and then you can remember, it's a little easier to remember red is the positive voltage. And then everything else kind of lines up from there. So the red on the VCC, and then what color we got going on to the next one there, Cheese?
We've got the ground coming on here next.
Yeah, what color is that going to be?
That's going to be the orange, as I recall.
All right, so we got...
So we're going to go put our ground to the ground. And our 3.3 is going to be the other one, which is right next door to it.
Yeah, there's the red. And then the communications is the 2 other wires, and they go onto D4 and D5, and the SDA goes to D4 and the SCL goes to D5.
There's my D4. I put that on my green. And my D5 located right next door.
So D4 goes to SDA.
D4 was my green. Okay, my green is going to go to my SDA, so I need to find SDA on here. Once I've done that, ooh, there's my SDA right here. Plug that in. And my other particular item will plug into my
SCL.
SCL,
So
exactly.
the clock signal. Yeah, if you plug them all in right in a row, it usually works pretty well, but it doesn't really matter what order, just so they're connected to the right ones. So that connects the OLED display. So now you've got 2 more components, either the light sensor or the infrared sensor. There's the light sensor. That has 4 wires on it, only 3 of them are used. The VCC, the ground, and the digital out. It looks like D0, but it means digital out.
And here's one with 3 items on it.
And so take 3 pins, plug her right onto the...
Okay.
So it's the VCC, the ground, and the digital out.
Okay, we'll do that. It slides in very simply. Now we have our...
The 3 pins that connects to are lined up all in a row. On the light sensor, it goes to D0, D1, and D2, where the digital out goes to D0.
Direct out is blue.
Okay, so blue goes to D0, and then everything else lines up.
All right. There we go. So we can probably just slide all of those in here at the same time.
Oh, it'll slide right on.
There we go. Got all 3 of those pins in here at once. Okay.
All right, now we've got the infrared sensor left. That is a little easier. It only has 3 pins on it. It has the output, and it has VCC and ground.
Okay.
And they go to 8, 9, and 10.
Okay.
So
we've got
plug in your 3 wires.
Plug in my 3 wires, indeed. Straighten these things out so that it will slide in a little bit more easily. Pro tip.
Pro tip.
There we go.
Get a good close-up on that sliding. Ooh, the slide in was exquisite on that one.
I don't think we need to make this into a pornographic presentation. After all, this is Larry's rock timer. If that doesn't excite people, nothing will. Okay.
All right.
So we have this one taken care of, and we're going to hook.
Out goes the D8 and VCC goes to 10. 8, 9, and 10 right at the end. That's the last 3 pins on the controller board. 8, 9, and 10.
Okay, so
All right, so now that everything's connected,
now,
we're doing this to test to make sure. So when we plug in, we're going to get a little welcome screen. So now that everything's connected,
now,
we're doing this to test to make sure. So when we plug in, we're going to get a little welcome screen.
okay, we're going to be taking our red to red and black to black.
Red to red, black to black. There you go. Welcome, Larry Rocktimer.
Holy cow!
All right.
Larry'sRocktimer.com is ready to be mated with its body.
And we're going to check for a second here on the infrared dealio. Okay, so that might need to be adjusted a little bit later, but it is going on and off. So that looks like we're good. The light sensor, it's, yep, on and off. So it looks like everything's connected correctly. Very good. Now we got to put it in the case.